Hello there, this is Peter Beckenham from Thai Village Marketing, coming to you from our little village way up near the Cambodian border. There's been a lot of talk and discussion lately about all the best ways to build traffic, and once you've got the traffic, how to create the best list you can, build relationships with your list, and as well as that, how to build relationships with your team. And the key issue in all of that is you. It's actually you and your ability and your capacity to do those things. Yesterday, in a private Facebook group, we were asked to take this particular test. And it's a personality test, right? And you've probably all done it before. But this test is interesting because the results give you what other people see you to be, not just what you think you may be. And it's got all sorts of ramifications. Think about it, the way that you react with your current team members, the way you approach prospective team members, the way you build relationships with your list, the way you handle relationships with your family and your loved ones. There's all sorts of things, and I thought you might be interested. Okay, so if you are, come with me and let's check it out. And by the way, it's free, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Okay, let's go and see.
Hello again. This was the personality test site I was referring to. If you look up at the URL address bar, you'll see www.16personalities.com. www.16personalities.com. That's it, okay? And really what it's all about is you getting to know you. As it says on the screen, get to know yourself better, alright? Take the test and find out. The better you know yourself, the more effective you will be, especially when it comes to relationship building of any sort, whether it be within your team, whether it be with potential members of your team, whether it be with the people on your email list, whether it be with people within your loved one and your family. The more you know about you, the more you are capable of impacting in the most positive fashion. And that's why I think we should look at this test. I mean, it's a bit of fun. It's probably based on the old Myers-Briggs type thing, which I remember eons ago doing at university. But let's have a little look. Okay, it's pretty easy to do. Doesn't take long. Just come down here, click, take the test. Alright, there's a bit of an introduction to it there. But basically, I think if I remember correctly, there's 50 or 60 questions, I'm not sure. And you just move the sliders. You find it easy to introduce yourself to other people, yes or no, okay? Let's say you do, a little bit. What else? I mean, you'd rather improvise and have clearly defined plan, okay? You need to retreat and have some time alone after spending time with people, then you probably, let's say you do that, okay? You feel exhausted after a few hours at a party. You're very patient. If it was me, I'll be putting this down here, I suppose. I can be patient, but I lose patience with people who won't help themselves. Put it that way. That's another story. Let it go. Anyway, go down through each of the questions, and the most important thing, okay, they're not difficult questions, as you can see, right? Emotional movies can easily make you sad. Let's say they can make you sad a bit, so you do that, right? The key issue is to be as honest as you can. Really be as honest as you can. That's the most important thing. I mean, because then the result you get will be more accurate about the real you. It's garbage in, garbage out, okay? So do the best you can. Think about the questions and really be honest in the answer that you give. And I think there's 50 or 60 questions. So it maybe take you 3 or 4 minutes, that's all. And come down the bottom there, and when you get to the bottom, okay, then just click results, and when you do the test yourself. And you'll come to this page. Now this page is a bit meaningless. You can actually put your email in over here and make up any password you like and click save, and I'll send you the copy of the darn thing anyway. Or the easiest way is just to click more about your type. Okay, so in this particular example, we came up with a personality type called ESFP, whatever that means. I mean, I just read the verbiage of it and get the feel for it. But it's interesting there, have a look at it. This is an overview of this personality. ESFPs love communicating with other people and can spend hours upon hours chatting about various topics. That makes me think maybe these people, if you're that sort of personality, you can lose focus easy. Think about that in the implication it's got for that personality in a network marketing role. That doesn't mean it's bad, it just means you need to understand how to handle that person. But by the same token, these people, ESFPs, have got a highly developed sense of helping people and empathy with people, etc. So I mean, there's no bad or good about it. It's just giving you the response to what people perceive you to be. Then that's the overview. Oh, by the way, here's some famous ESFPs, for example. Okay, Marilyn Monroe, Bob Hope, Steve Irwin, the late Steve Irwin. Okay, Goldie Hawn, etc. Then look at key traits for this particular personality. That's the strengths and the weaknesses. Bold. They want to experience things, to try everything there is to try. They don't mind going outside their comfort zone, exploring things, etc., etc. Weaknesses. Ooh, there you go. Finds it difficult to focus. They get bored quickly and want to stay entertained and excited for as long as possible. They're poor planners, etc. Anyway, that's whatever it is. That's everyone's got a different personality. If that's your situation, then be aware of it. That's the most important thing about this whole process, I think, and handle it. Then you can look at relationships. It's important too, especially within your family, or if you're dating. I mean, that's my age group. It's not in the dating one, obviously, right? But they're all interesting and important in their own way. And you look at friendships, parenthood, careers, even workplace. You can look at workplace. Now, as network marketers, we don't necessarily work in a traditional workplace, but there are quite a few occasions when we come together in a workplace environment, such as events or meetings, etc. And it's interesting to know how you would be perceived to react in a situation like that according to your personality. So that's what that's all about. And really, basically, that's it. All right. And I just thought you might find that interesting. Once again, have a look. There's the address, www.16personalities.com. Okay. The better you know yourself, the better you can develop relationships with both your family, your friends, and your business associates, and the more effective those relationships can be. And I think that's why it's well worthwhile spending a few minutes to do this test. And by the way, when I did the test, I shared it with my family. You don't have to do that, it's quite private. But I shared it with my family. I said, hey family, look at this, here's my test. Okay. My goodness, they nearly got me 100% right. But you know, they got this wrong and they got this wrong. And they said, which one? I said, this one here, that's not me. They said, Dad, yes it is. I said, no. They said, yes it is, that's you. See? What you perceive yourself to be and what others perceive yourself to be, not necessarily the same thing. And that's the message from this test as well. So it's good to learn these things, and I hope you find it interesting. I hope you find it helpful. All right, that's it for now. See you next time. Okay, bye for now.